This is lesson number 2 from my bicycle ride this morning, and that is that we have to pace ourselves. I don't know where I learned all of this stuff, but when I was in high school, I did the pole vault and I did the 120-yard hurdles. I did as little running as I possibly could during track so I could learn my 4 stripes, earn my 4 stripes and my letter. And so one time the coach asked me to run a 440-yard race, or a 400-meter race nowadays. It's 1 lap around the track. I don't think I'd ever run that far in my life, maybe in PE sometime in high school. But I certainly had no idea of how to keep a pace. Remember specifically, I was in Junction City. It was at a multi-school track meet, and they shot the gun, and I took off for my first time, and I just ran as fast as I could. And I was in the lead. I was ahead of everybody else until about 3/4 of the way around the track, and then I lost it. I had no more energy, no more strength, and I remember one of the athletes from Monroe, those of you who live in that area, Harrisburg, Monroe, Junction City, competing schools in track, I remember he ran by me and he said, "Bye-bye, Harrisburg." It's like, oh, I was crushed. Major life lesson right there, and that is we have to learn to pace ourselves. I'm the kind of person, I like to do everything I can with all of my energy all at the same time, but I've learned that I can't do that. When I got out of high school, I had this idea to continue running, and so actually I started running long distances. I never had any idea that I could run 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, and distances like that, but I started running along the highways and the fields near Harrisburg, and Cindy would ride her bike next to me, and Jesse, as he was a little baby, was in the bicycle with her, and but I learned to pace myself. I learned that as I was starting to get tired, and I had it in my mind, I want to quit, but I would see one telephone pole in front of me, and I think, okay, I'm just going to run to that telephone pole, and after that telephone pole, then I can stop, and I can walk, and I can rest. And so I'd push myself to that telephone pole, and then I'd think, well, one more telephone pole, one more telephone pole. And so that was a major life lesson on planning for me, on strategic planning, is that we lay out goals and we lay out mile markers to keep us moving and to keep us progressing. So that was another life lesson that came to me this morning as I was riding my bicycle.